Thanks for joining me again. This is another episode of Man v Field Metal Detecting UK. Today I've got the afternoon off at work, so that's been fantastic. The boss is really good. Just didn't feel like work today, so I said, "Can I have the half day off?" So, yeah, so cool. So I'm out. Now I've got some pasture to do today and some arable. Today the pasture is a bit of a, does have a bit of a difference to it, and I'll show you why in a minute. But let's get out there, crack on, and see what we find. See the first signal. I just wanted to show you who's joining me today. Say hello. We have some alpacas. Now they're not sure on me at the moment. I'm not sure on them, to be fair, but they seem friendly. So we'll see if we get on like a house on fire, shall we? But just here, it looks like there's an old track. So I'm going to try and follow this to start off with and see what pops up. But very close to the old houses over there as well. The alpacas are sussing me out at the moment, not too sure on me. But we'll start here. Let's see what we find. Right, it didn't take long. I got my first signal. I've only walked from that gate 5 minutes in, and I've seen part of it already. So still got the mud on it. So let's have a look. Looks like it's got some plating on it, some gold, gold. I think it's copper. Let me give it a clean up. Let me give it a clean up and get back to you. One sec. Still being watched, but that is a cracking start, guys. Have a look at this. I believe that is silver. Now, I thought it was copper with hello. I thought that this was a copper coin with some sort of gold gilt on it, but I think that's just the tone in which the colour has turned, really. So the tarnishing, so I need to get that cleaned up. But I can't believe that's my first signal, and that is it a crown? Half crown, 1945. I believe that's silver. So I'm absolutely over the moon with that. There you go, look, George VI. What a great start. First signal, silver. Now my silver streak ended in the last video, so I wonder how long this new silver streak, if you can call it a streak, will continue. That is fantastic. I'm really happy with that. What a great start. Right, let's move on. Here we go, next signal. Now you'll see I'm not wearing gloves, but I highly recommend you do so. Look, that could have got me. I was fortunate I got away with it, but especially for those that are just taking the hobby up, please do consider wearing gloves. Now I'm a bit silly actually, because I forgot my gloves and I decided to just crack on, and to be honest with you, I'm right next to a farm site, you know, home site, so I probably ought to really get some gloves on, so I'm going to have to be careful now. But just a warning to everybody, wear gloves. Right, next signal, and pull it out. What we got? That's a little cannon. I think that's one of those toy patronal things, whatever you call them. Toy patronal. Well, that's great. That's one off the bucket list. Oh, hello. I've got a friend. Hello, friend. How are you? Oh. I didn't put my links on today, did I? Right, so I think that is what we call, let's get this into the light. I think it's a patronal. I might be wrong. A toy patronal. That is fantastic. I have actually found a sort of like rifle shaped looking one before, but I've never found a cannon one. So I'm happy with that. That's really nice. I am going to show you what I've found between the first signal I had, which was a silver half crown, and this. So if you give me a second, I'll grab out everything I've found since then. It's been tough going, so give me a sec. Right, I have an interesting signal here. I've got a good signal next to maybe 1 or 2 pieces of rubbish, but I've had to like do the dance around it because I'm really struggling to get, figure it out. So I'm gonna have to dig it anyway. But just have a listen to this. See, that's the good signal ish, and that is a great sounding signal, but that sounds like iron. So let's give it a dig. Oh, who knows what I'm going to get. Right, so I've dug everything out here, so there's something in there. So based on the glass I found earlier, let's use the digger. So it's still in. Aha! I knew something was there. It's a terrible signal. It's a bullet. It's a small pistol bullet. I'm not sure on the date on that. Can't even see any rings on it. It looks like a 2-ringer. So let's try and get one side off. Not sure on that, guys. Looks like a lead 2-ringer. Not sure on the caliber. I'd say mid 1800s maybe. I don't know. I knew there was something there. I'll check the rest of the hole and the surrounding area, but I think that was in between a bit of alley and a bit of iron. So the DARE on the coil program did well to pick that up. So yeah, happy with that. Cool. And up next, VIKING Limited, Langley Mill near Nottingham. Some sort of plaque. Yeah, I like that. No idea what it's off. No idea who VIKING Limited are. Don't think it's too old, but still interesting. Cool. Right, I'm calling it. I wasn't getting many clean signals. It was very trashy. There's a lot of aluminium, bits of molten metal, that kind of stuff. And so really the signals, the clean signals are really hard to get hold of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head off. We've got a home site to go and visit now. So hopefully, we've been there before. If you check the previous video, we kind of stumbled across it. So I'm going to revisit that. But yeah, a little bit disappointed that we didn't find many more signals. However, very, very happy. Found silver, and we have found a bucket lister, as I think it is. The toy cannon, really happy with that. So, yeah, we dug about 30-40 signals full of rubbish, but, that's what happens, I suppose, isn't it? But I've done my good deed for the day as well. I saw the landowner. He came out and said, how are you getting on? And he did like the silver coin. So, as you do, I guess you say, go on then. Seeing as you let me come and dig holes in your fields, why don't you keep it? So, the landowner has got the silver coin at the moment. So I'll have to superimpose a picture from the Tinternets onto the roundup page later. But right, let's crack on, and I'll see you at the next field. See you soon. New field, guys. Right, basically we're heading down the track to the home site. So, which I think is an old Georgian manor house. Now I've just had a signal. I don't think it's a hammered, but you can be forgiving me. That looks like a hammy. So I don't know if you can see that. It's got like a little nipple just here in the middle, so I think it's probably just some modern junk. And seeing as I've had loads of aluminium down this pathway, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a button or something. So let's prise it open, shall we? No, I think that's a button or something. Let's have a look. Not even that, just modern junk. Oh well. Let's keep going, shall we? Nearly at the home site. We're getting closer. Looks like the part of a crotal bell. Oh, didn't want that. Yeah, here we go. Yep, definitely part of a crotal bell. Right. Just round the corner over there now. See you in a sec. Right, here we go. So on this right hand side here, near the hedge, there was an old manor house. Probably Georgian, and it was knocked down, I think in the late Victorian, maybe early 20th century. And yeah, there's definitely a trackway up to the left as well. So last time we were here we found a few bag seals, a few bits and bobs. So I've got 3 hours. Let's see how I go. See you in a bit. Wow, this place is full of signals. It's very trashy. Yeah, listen to this. I'll put the speaker on. So you can kind of see what I'm dealing with here. So I've decided to go on Gary's hot program, try and see if I can sniff out a good signal between all these targets, but it's difficult so far. A button and some sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, but clasp or something. Anyway, I'll crack on and hopefully we'll get a good signal soon. Catch you later. Well, that's quite nice. It's just popped up. They're made of lead. Some sort of, is it finial, whatever you call it? Yeah. Not sure what that'd be. Some sort of decoration of a fence, or I don't know. Maybe some sort of design on the outside of a house or something. That's quite nice, that. I like that. And next up, some sort of coin. Yeah, a bit too toasted that. Probably a Georgian halfpenny. I think that's Britannia on that side, but yeah, that's had it. Right, next. Right, next up, looks like a block of bronze. Maybe that was going to be made into something, I don't know. Anyway, what I'm going to do, you don't really need to see much more of this, it's a field. Let me get the macro lens on for the next few signals. Right, let's do it. Right, I've just found this. Some sort of pendant. Traces of gold gilt still on it. Not sure what that is. It's very pretty. It almost has like a Saxon kind of feel to it, but I'm not sure. Looks very nice. So some sort of pendant. It looks old. Doesn't look like it belongs here, but I love that. It's nice. Nice ratchet. Clay pipe. So, nice. I'll clean it up gently. See if we can make any detail out on that. Be a very soft brush on that one. Right. If you know what that is or seen anything similar, let me know. Not sure you can make out much at the moment, but yeah. Wait for the roundup, I suppose. Catch you in a bit. Right, on to the next. I've just found this. Thought it was a ring, but I'm not sure. Got some age to it. Got some sort of pattern to it. Unusual. I noticed to see a line across there. It's a shame that's not in better condition, and I've no idea what it is. Possibly part of a bracelet or a ring. We'll get it cleaned up later. And now this, a fragment of something. It's lovely. Lots of very intricate detail on that. Right, it's starting to warm up now, isn't it? Let's see what else there is. Look at that. A nice little watch winder. Yeah, Victorian, Georgian. Nice. Ah! We hate them things, don't we? Ugh. Bit disappointed I didn't get this one on camera, but that to me looks like a Roman. Give me a sec. Yeah, it might be a bit too far gone, but that to me looks like a Roman. We may never know. But yeah, no idea. Yeah, definitely. Look, there you go, there's an emperor. You can just about make out his bust, there's his nose in the centre, facing right. That's unusual. I've seen one like that before. Let me get that cleaned up when we get back and we'll see what's what. Catch you in a bit. Right, this one's near the surface. Let's give that a dig. And there's a button. Looks like it's made of lead. Yeah. Right, let's move on. Alright, here we go again. So, rang up in 72, 73. Now I got a feeling that's going to be a button. But it's kind of rounded around this side. Let's give it a lift. And it is. Will I find a coin today that I get to keep? We'll soon find out, won't we? Yay, at last. Got there in the end. So who is that? Yeah, you can tell by the date. Not in bad nick either. There she is, Queen Victoria. 1862. Well, I'm happy with that. So first legible coin, hopefully I get to keep today. Woo. Let's see if there's any more. Now that's nice. It's a button. I like that. Looks like I've got a bugle on it. Leicestershire something. I'm not quite sure what that says. Leicestershire. Okay. That will clean up nicely. So we'll get that back. And hopefully we'll find out exactly what button that is. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, next find. This has just popped up. I don't know if it's me or what. It looks like a fox, possibly. Not sure what to make of that. A fox holding something. That's nice. Nothing, no shank or anything, but that's the front surface. That's really nice. That is. If anybody knows anything about this button, please do let me know. So I'm hoping it's something to do with my hometown. So let's see. Right, moving on. And look what we have. We find lots of these. Let's see. I believe it's a Victorian carpet stair rod holder. So we find a few of these. So especially where buildings have once stood. Still interesting though. It's kind of proving the fact that there was something here. So I'll have to have a look at the maps and get a copy of the maps attached to this video so you can see what I can see on the Tinternet. Anyway, let's crack on. I reckon I've got about an hour. Car's not parked too far away today, so yeah, I'm going to try and see this one out for as long as I can. Right, see you soon. Right, car's just over there, but yeah, I just want to show you. I keep finding lots of little bits of Victorian porcelain, so yeah, definitely in the right area. There's a few Georgian bits of pottery knocking about, but to be honest, it's mainly Victorian, so maybe this building was, you know, wasn't really in use much or even existed during the Georgian period. But yeah, I'll keep going. I haven't found anything what I believe is outright Georgian, so it's been mainly Victorian today. But yeah, let's keep going. Yay, finally! It's been a while, but this one popped straight out of the plug. So, not sure who or what that's going to be. It looks possibly like a George V. There's no way I'm going to be able to clean it up and show you in this light. So let's get that back and we'll show you later. Yeah, get in there.